Alright, let's place a new weapon in the scene and go to the properties. We're just going to go down to the primary bullet type and we're going to choose the boomerang option. So boomerang option right now is basically set up so that when you shoot you're actually able to curve it, and I think to see it here I might have to go one option and go back to the other one here. Let's see, there we go. It just takes a little bit to start catching up on itself. The throw distance is just basically a tile distance. So if we said we wanted to throw 3 tiles away, then it's going to be pretty close to about a 3 tile distance. It might be a little bit further based on the speed. Now you have an arc for it. There's a time to and a time back, and that's just simply saying, do you want to say it takes 1 second to go out and 1 second to come back? And then the arc, if we take the arc up to 100 on both of these, what you actually do is create a circle. So you're saying that you have a full circle going across. You could actually do, a 0 on the arc on the way back, so it actually is a hemisphere. It just simply, or half circle, it's just going to go up and then come back to it. You can do a negative 100, which is going to go up and then bounce back to it. Doesn't look like it's doing it on this part, but it should do it in the during the gameplay side of it. And then the other part, let me take this to 100 here. The other thing to keep in mind is that you also have a speed increase. So if you want to, when it comes out, it's going to get faster as it goes across. So, and then you can also have a speed increase as it comes back. So if you wanted something to be kind of a soft, but then it kind of has a spring back to it, and you can set it up to spring it back into it. Alright, the other part here, let's just take this, we'll take this down to about 6, so it'll be a little bit quicker here. You also have a return on hit. Return on hit means that if it hits a collider object, it'll just hit and say, I've hit something, bounce back, and it'll just come right back to you. Alright, so we can see this in the screen. Let's take this a little bit smaller. We'll do about a 20 for it. Alright, so we'll use this one. Let's go ahead and go back out, and then we'll play on this one. So if you had an actual boomerang object, you could use that type, and it'll just go out and come back for the player. So like that. And then you could also do, like we've looked at before, the pickup. You could say that it doesn't actually destroy on hit, it actually stays on screen. And it could be something similar to where the you throw it and then it comes back and the player has to catch it to use it again. But you could also do a, there we go, so you could do it like this way, where you're actually starting just to toss them in and around in circles like that. Alright, so basic boomerang system. And again, those will just continue with more options and properties as we go along.